All right, Chad. What has started out warmer this year? The weather in Wyoming or the national real estate market?
Warmer.
Or even hotter. What's even hotter right now?
Hotter. Well, I don't know. I've been pretty pleasant with the Wyoming weather, so I'm going to say Wyoming.
Okay, man, I like your answer, but I'm not going to tell you yet. Hey, I'm Josh Kalinowski.
And I'm Chad Loomis. We are here for your weekly market update here in Casper. So, statistics, who's starting here? You go first? Or?
Yeah, you do it, man.
All right,
Let's go.
Well, just quick on the pending sales. A lot of movement over the last week. We only had a change of 2 overall.
Okay.
Up to 155. And then active listings, not a big change there too. We did have an increase slightly of 4. Okay. So not a whole lot of excitement over the last week regarding real estate, but
okay, So maybe we will talk about the weather. But you do have some statistics you want to share those?
I do. Well,
okay.
So I like to call this, how much does Josh know about the Casper real estate market?
Ooh, man, gosh, you put me on the spot here. And
I
I don't even know the answers, by the way.
Yeah,
You didn't even give me a heads up on this. Okay.
So a little bit of quiz here for Josh. All right, this is for January and February compared to last year.
Okay.
This is Casper and surrounding areas, Mills, Barnett, and Evansville.
Okay.
Number of units sold. Now, are we about the same? Are we higher or lower this year or last year?
In January or?
January and February combined.
February. Okay. Okay, so interest rates were creeping. Let's see. I'm going to say that we are lower this year than we were last year.
Okay. Well, we were slightly lower by 2.
Yes! See? I do. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
There's one win.
So, volume sold. So, total amount over January and February. So, were we about the same, higher, or lower than last year?
Man. I'm going to say that we are. Now, are we calling commercial and everything too, or just residential? Just residential.
Single family, yeah.
Single family residential right now. I'm going to guess that we are actually higher in volume this year.
Slightly.
Yes! 2!
By $162,000 is all.
How many more questions?
All right, one more.
Okay, good. I'm 2 for 2 right now. All right.
Good.
I love
Average sales price.
Okay, yep.
So were we about the same, higher, or lower over this time last year?
Okay, so that's an interesting question, right? So we've actually had sold more last year, and we've actually sold more volume this year, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that our average sales price is higher this year than it is last year.
Good job.
Yes!
Number 3, man. By 2%.
Yes!
So we went up from
those
about
are hard.
318,000 up to now we're about at 324,000 for the first couple months.
Sweating a little bit there, man. Hey, it's me, honestly, I'll tell you what, it's me remembering all of your statistics, just going, what did Chad say last week? What did Chad say the week before? So this is good information, and it helps you even guesstimate like I was doing right there.
All right.
All right, so the question is what's hotter, what's warmer, the Wyoming weather,
right,
which we've all experienced kind of a different kind of a winter for us, or the national real estate market? And you would guess?
I was saying the Wyoming weather.
And you are correct.
Yeah.
You are correct. Now, I wish that was better news. I mean, for us Wyoming folks, that is really good news.
Yeah.
The weather has been phenomenal. It's been an amazing, really very easy winter for us here.
Yeah,
Obviously, we need some moisture. We know that it's going to be challenging and problematic for us come spring and summer. But we will take the sunshine, and we will take the non-wind here, especially in the Casper market. Hey, nationally, here's what's going on. And there's already talks that the interest rates are not going to be changing, and maybe even not in June right now. The Fed is already talking about those. So those are not necessarily the information that we want to hear. We would really like some reprieve, because right now we are actually at a higher interest rate year to date than we were a year ago. So for all of you buyers out there, as we keep telling you, like now is a good time to buy. I'm not quite sure that it's going to get any better, so it could get even higher on those interest rates. And we know that the median sales price is not going down. Right now, we've got a median sales price nationally of $429,000. And so as last week as we talked about, it was like $428,200. It just went up by about $800. So we're still seeing that median sales price increase. We are getting more inventory, so about 18% more inventory. We're seeing a little bit less on those that just went to the market that went under contract. Last week, we had about 18% of those properties that went on the market went under contract right away, like within 24 hours. This week, we had about 14% of those homes that went on the market go under contract. What is that telling you? It says that once again that there's a little bit more fewer buyers out in the marketplace, and also too that there's a little bit more competition in the marketplace as well. Now, even though I said there's 18% more inventory to choose from than a year ago, keep in mind we're still about a third of the way off from where we were at pre-COVID, which is about 2019. So there's still very little inventory out there to choose from. And those that are priced right, Chad, we know this, right? In any market, those that are priced right, in good condition, in great locations, are always selling faster. So I'm not sure if I had good news or bad news, but at least the weather in Wyoming's been good.
Well, as long as the interest rates, well, they're Snoop Dogg high right now. As long as they don't get Willie Nelson high, we're okay.
Well, let's hope not. We got Willie in there, man. Good job. That was really good, and a few F-bombs as well too. So that's what I got for you today, Chad. I wish it was better, but
yeah. Well, hey, that's why we're here. We're good or bad news, we're just going to give it to you how we see it. So, anyways, if you guys have any questions regarding the market, buying or selling, you guys know how to get a hold of me. Other than that, Josh, anything else?
Hey, listen, have a great week. Listen, and if you are, seriously, I would say as much as we're not giving you phenomenal news in the real estate world, it's still a great time to purchase. It's still a great time to sell. Homes are moving at a fast pace. There's not a lot of inventory, which means that from a buyer's standpoint, you don't have a lot of competition out there. And as a seller, you don't have a lot of competition either. So with all of this information we're saying, it's still a really phenomenal time and opportunity out there in the marketplace. And so I encourage you, take that step. You're not going to regret it. We haven't met anybody that has made a purchase over the last couple of years regret that our purchase. So just want to encourage you that if you're thinking about it, at least investigate it because it's still a good opportunity.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Okay.